Shanti. Dear friends, the very purpose of life is to have a very peaceful and happy moments in the journey of this blissful life. But that cannot be attained unless we enlighten our heart, mind and soul. This is only possible when we offer ourselves to the spiritualism, the guidelines set by the wisest people on earth. One of them was Kautilya Chanakya. Let's learn something from him. One excellent thing that we can learn from a lion is that whatever a man intends doing should be done by him with a wholehearted and strenuous effort. The fragrance of flowers spreads only in the direction of the wind, but the goodness of a person spreads in all directions. A wise man is the asset of this whole world. He does not belong to any caste, creed, race or religion, because his kingdom is the wisdom which preaches peace, love and non-violence, which is very much wanted in this turbulent world of today. Taste a servant while in the discharge of his duty, a relative in difficulties and a friend in adversity and a wife in misfortune. Do not reveal what you have thought upon doing, but by wise counsel keep it secret, being determined to carry it into execution. There is poison in the fang of the serpent, in the mouth of the fly, and in the sting of a scorpion. But the wicked man is saturated by it. Water is the medicine for indigestion. It is invigorating when the food that is eaten is well digested. It is like nectar when drunk in the middle of a dinner, and it is like poison when taken at the end of a meal. There is no austerity equal to balanced mind, and there is no happiness equal to contentment. There is no disease like covetousness, and no virtue like mercy. Who is there who has not been overcome by the ravages of time? What beggar has attained glory? Who has become happy by contracting the vices of the wicked? The world's biggest power is the youth and the beauty of a woman. The life of uneducated man is as useless as the tail of a dog, which neither covers its rear end nor protect it from the bites of insects. Even as the unborn babe is in the womb of his mother, these five are fixed as his life destiny. His life span, his activities, his acquisition of wealth and knowledge, and his time of death. If one has good disposition, what other virtue is needed? If a man has fame, what is the value of other ornamentation? A man is born alone and dies alone, and he experiences the good and the bad consequences of his karma alone. and his go alone to the hell or the supreme abode. The earth is supported by the power of truth. It is the power of truth that makes the sun shine and the winds blow. Indeed, all of the things rest upon truth. Moral excellence is an ornament for personal beauty. Righteousness, conduct for high birth, success for learning, and proper spending for wealth. It is better to die than to preserve this life by incurring disgrace. The loss of life causes but a moment's grief, but this grace brings grief every day of one's life. He who shall practice these 20 virtues shall become invincible in all his undertakings. What are those 20? Let's investigate. As a single withered tree, if set aflame, causes a whole forest to burn, so does a rascal son destroy a whole family. Education is the best friend. An educated person is respected everywhere. Education beats the beauty and the youth who represent the supreme power on this globe. Although an ass is tired, he continues to carry his burden. He is unmindful of cold and heat, and he is always contented. These three things should be learned from the ass. What is that escaped the observation of poets? What is that act women are incapable of doing? What will drunken people not plate? What will not a crow eat? As long as your body is healthy and under control and death is distant, try to save your soul. When death is imminent, what can we do? Scriptural lessons not put into practice are poison. A meal is poison to him who suffers from indigestion. A social gathering is poison to a poverty-stricken person. And a young wife is poison to an aged man. The wise man should restrain his senses like the crane and accomplish his purpose with due knowledge of his place, time and ability. O wise man, give your wealth only to the worthy and never to others. The water of the sea received by the clouds is always sweet. Rain which falls upon the sea is useless. So is food for one who is satiated. In vain is a gift for one who is wealthy. and a burning lamp during the daytime is useless. Knowledge is lost without putting into practice. A man is lost due to ignorance, and an army is lost without a commander, and a woman is lost without a husband. My dear beloved friends, it fills my heart with joy unspeakable to share with you some of the noble thoughts of Kautilya, because I want peace and happiness, and so all of you. These fundamental formulae of life can guide us, enlighten us, but we need to practice them. And so we have to revise and repeat every day, every morning, and see how much we have done it. Because easier said than done. We can learn a lot, but if we do not put in practice, everything go waste. And remember, the company of great people are real our strength. They can make our life fragrant, flourishing, and very happy. तुलसी इस संसार में 5 रत्न है सार, साधु संगति, हरि भजन, दया दीप उपकार. राम बुलावा भेजिया, दिया कबीरा रोय, जो सुख साधु संग में ओ बैकुंठ न होय. दया धर्म मन में बसे, बोले मीठे बैन, जग में इन्हें सराहिए, जाके नीचे नैन. My dear friends, let's all be happy. Let's wipe the tear from every eye, because we are all souls spread over in different body, but ultimately they have all emerged from the infinite limitless. Let's find that unity with that omnipresent, omnipotent, the Almighty Father. Let's be enlightened by our Gita, by our Upanishad, by our Ramayana, and let's go to the shelter of spiritual leaders who are living Saraswati like B.K. Usha Ben, and learn from her. She can really enlighten us within no time. They have spent their whole life in learning the philosophy of life from various scriptural, that is the ocean of knowledge and wisdom. I wish peace, happiness, prosperity, and forgiveness, and kindness and compassion in the heart and soul of every living individual on this globe. This broadcast is coming from Usmania University campus of Hyderabad. You can see some portion of the art college in front of me, and where I am standing here, this is Tagore Auditorium of this great university called Usmania University in the city of Hyderabad, India. Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Asado ma sadgamya, Tamsho ma jyotirgamya, Mrityu ma amritam gamya. Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti. Jai